Let's welcome in Charles Davis, who will be on the Bills-Patriots call, but we're going to focus on the NFC here. And let's start with the Eagles at Bucks. Eagles, one of the only teams Tom Brady ever lost to in a Super Bowl game. The Bucks trying to run it back. They have been dealing with a lot, though, recently. Charles, how do you feel about this Bucks team heading into this postseason?
I feel okay about them, Amanda. Not the way I felt about them going into the playoffs last year, although they kind of emerged, didn't they? We knew they were good. They really hit their groove come playoff time. I don't think you can count on them doing the exact same thing this year, but I do think that they're still a very, very dangerous team, because when I look at this matchup with Philadelphia, running the football is what they live by. Is Miles Sanders going to be totally healthy for this? This is how they make Jalen Hurts better at quarterback, because he can throw off a play action. But now you're running against Vita Vea. You're running against Ndamukong Suh. This is a Bucs defensive front that doesn't let many people run the football. I like to think that Tom Brady understands it's a different Philadelphia regime there. It's not the same people at all that beat him, but he'll just look at the jersey, remember Philadelphia, and say, no, the Tom Brady revenge tour continues for him.
A very rich Vita Vea at that. Let's talk about the Eagles, because really, regardless what happens here, kudos to Nick Sirianni making it to the postseason during his first year as head coach. How impressed are you with what he's been able to do with this Eagles team, and how do you think they'll fare against the Bucs?
I've been very impressed, Amanda, because we had them a couple of times as a broadcast team, and we actually caught them on the second time when there's a whole lot of consternation in the city of Philadelphia, which I do realize is probably an oxymoron, because in the city of Philadelphia, there's always consternation about the Eagles, even if they're on a 10-game winning streak. But the bottom line is, at that point, the feeling around the city was first-year head coach in over his head. Defensive coordinator doesn't know what he's doing. He's not making the right plays. Fletcher Cox, as a defensive leader, suggested they should do a couple of things differently. Oh, my God, the cauldron was bubbling over at that point. He got that quelled. They figured out what they wanted to do on offense. They became a serious running team. Jalen Hurts got better as a result. And the defense, they did a few extra things under Jonathan Gannon, but still stayed true to what they were. Keep everything in front, let you make the mistakes, and found their way into the playoffs. I thought it was a very mature job by Nick Sirianni and his staff, because, boy, the winds were blowing big in Philadelphia, and they could knock you over.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.